So the FIFA World Cup has ended, and Australia's dreams of glory go back into hibernation for another 40 years. Despite a valiant effort by our brave Socceroos, we once again failed to advance beyond the first round. Now there is focus on a new hope. A team programmed to perform and driven to win. A team of tiny hunter heroes stepping up to take on the world's best in the fiery cauldron of combat that is International Robot Soccer. Training hard to honour their proud record of 2 world titles. They're ready to rise up, tackle the challenges, put their mettle to the test, take a shot for glory, and save the sporting pride of the nation. As the FIFA World Cup winds down in Brazil, a very different group of roundball competitors are flying into the country. The Robot Soccer World Cup, or Robocup, is a competition between robotics labs from around 50 countries. They'll be putting their ideas to the test in the harsh competitive world of robot soccer. From Monday to Wednesday, teams will compete in 5 leagues composed of 1 simulated and 4 robotic divisions. The University of Newcastle's team, the NUBOTS, hope to be counted among the standing at Thursday's finals.
The NUbots have been around since 2002, roughly, and we started with robot dogs, and then we moved up to humanoids as the challenge of the competition has progressed. We actually won the Robot World Cup in 2006 and 2008. So once with the dogs and once with these humanoid robots. The aim of the competition is by 2050 we'll have robots like these guys, but bigger, human size, and they'll be able to take on the World Cup champions.
In 36 years this will be taking on this. Maybe. The NUbots will be competing in the kid-sized humanoid category using Darwin model research robots. These are the toys you get to play with when you do your maths and science homework. But at around $12,000 a unit, these are also serious research tools. Like their namesake, the Darwin robots are open to evolution, with hardware and software modification allowed. It's important to remember that these are not remote control units. Once on the field, the robots have to think for themselves.
These robots are completely autonomous. There's no one controlling them, there's no one, telling them what to do on the sidelines. We put them on the ground, we turn them on, and we walk away. The rest of the soccer playing is all them, all their brains, all their decisions. We just do the coding so that it can play itself.
Robots are very complicated things. There's a whole lot of things that have to go right for robots to be able to think for themselves and do all of this kind of stuff. So we have, at the lowest level, we have locomotion, so the robot has to be able to walk, balance, move around properly, all that kind of stuff. We also have vision. So the robots have to be able to categorize what they see. They have to know this is a goalpost, this is a ball.
My job is to visualize all the data that the robot is seeing. Unfortunately, the computers inside the robots aren't fast enough to process this entire image. I've developed this tool to make it really simple to classify certain areas. So here I've classified the field and the goals.
We also have localization. So given that we see goalposts and balls and opponents, what's the setup of the field like?
Once we've worked out what we see, we work out where we are using more algorithms inside the system, and using that we can make decisions. Say, the ball's over there, I'm going to go walk over to it and kick.
And then we have behavior, which is kind of the high-level strategy planning, more what we would call soccer strategy in real human games.
So these robots need to cooperate together on the field too, because if a robot walks up and sees that there's an enemy teammate blocking the path to the goal, he's got to be able to tell his teammate, get in position so I can pass the ball to you so you can score the goal. So they need to be able to not only play themselves, but they need to play cooperatively with their team.
While many teams focus on developing the physical mechanics of their robots, the NUbots place a priority on developing the software that forms the robot's brain and central nervous system. Last year the team worked on a complete rewrite of the code to streamline it and increase its efficiency. The plan is that more efficient coding will reduce reaction times, giving them a speed and agility advantage over opponents that could be almost twice their size. While it may look like fun, and it is, there is also serious research being done here in learning to make the robots function within their environment. The NUbots are part of a larger robotics lab at the university that is researching areas such as drone technology, swarm behaviour, and robotics for medical, nursing, architectural, rescue, and other applications.
The reason we do this is because this helps us develop technologies that we'll need for home care robots, aged care robots, all different kinds of things. So they actually have to walk around the field, they have to be safe, they can't run into people and kill them, all that kind of stuff. Anything that we do with these robots is compatible with much larger robots that we can get down the track. So we can actually start testing things that we might use in home care scenarios.
4 members of the team will be taking the robots to Brazil, while the remainder will be backing them up remotely from the NUbots lab at the university. They will be providing around-the-clock support for the duration of the competition. You can follow the NUbots progress at Robocup via the team's Facebook page, or return to this story for updates throughout the week at theherald.com.au.